Hi Pisces, how's it going? If you are secretly in love with somebody or have a crush on someone and would like to know how they feel about you, then this reading is for you. We'll have two separate spreads in this reading. In the first spread, we'll try to see if they feel the same way about you. Then, if the feelings are mutual, in the second spread, we'll look at the potential between you and this person. Or, if their heart is with someone else in the second spread, we'll see who is coming towards you in the near future. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. Alright Pisces, let's see what's going on here. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. Then we have the Queen of Cups, clarified by the Fool. And we have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. We also have Aries, but you could be dealing with pretty much any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. It's a very interesting reading, Pisces. I like it. Even though we have that Seven of Swords in the middle, but it's a clarifier, and I clarified it again, and it's clarified by the Six of Wands. So here's what's going on, right? We got this King of Swords, the very first card that came out. Right, so this is your person, so who could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they may have a lot of air in their chart. If they're not an air sign, it could be somebody who is very intelligent, right, very smart, somebody who's like a lawyer or a doctor, somebody who wears uniform for work. And you know, I'm just gonna say it, right? It reminded me of a movie called Hitch from a few years ago. I don't know if you've seen it, but there is a scene in the movie where there's a lady standing surrounded by gentlemen, by guys, and Hitch is really interested in that lady, so he pretends that he doesn't know that she's not a waitress, so he comes over, he gives her money and says, hey, can you get me a cocktail, and walks away. So the lady runs out of that circle of guys, and then he tells her, I knew you're not a waitress, but how do you think I was supposed to get you out of all the get you away from all those guys, right? So for some of you, they may trick you to get your attention. They may trick you in a good way. All right. For others of you, perhaps they gonna offer you like a getaway trip to go somewhere together. All right, but something about this trip is going to be a little bit dishonest with that Seven of Swords. Maybe they're going to trick you again in that same manner. For others of you, perhaps you have plans for that day or for that weekend, but they're going to come towards you and they will offer you this trip, and you will have to cancel your plans with other people. You're going to tell them, oh, I feel under the weather, but in reality, you and this King of Swords are going to be spending time together and traveling somewhere. That's how it feels. All right? Yeah, so the King of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is a card of communication, a lot of communication, and it's also a card of travel, trip, going on a trip together. Right? Or them coming to you. The Eight of Wands is also the Cupid's arrows card. So yes, there's definitely love. That's why this is all happening. In the middle, we have that trickster situation with the Page of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Six of Wands. The Page of Pentacles, it could be tickets to go somewhere. Maybe they're gonna book a hotel room. Maybe they're gonna take you to a carnival or a fair, or I don't know, somewhere just to get your attention. Right? Or they may slip you that $20 bill, like I said in the movie, ask you to get a cocktail, right? Something, or they may give you something with that Page of Pentacles. The Seven of Swords, clarifying that. Again, there's a bit of a trickster energy or dishonest energy, but it's not something bad, something awful, right? I think at the end of the day, you're going to be smiling about this, right? The Six of Wands, clarifying that further down, is a card of victory, success, right? It's a card of attention. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups, which is a card of a wish come true. In some tarot decks, the Nine of Cups is a card of some kind of an event. Because in some tarot decks, in the Nine of Cups, people are standing around and celebrating, or sitting around the table, enjoying a meal and also celebrating. But it's also a card of satisfaction, right? And we have the Queen of Cups. I think that's you, and I think that's a fair assumption. As I was clarifying the Queen of Cups, I simply asked how will Pisces feel about this, and the Fool showed up. The Fool is a card of taking a leap of faith. The Fool is a card of just going for it. I think you're gonna like what this person, how this person is gonna do this, how they're gonna approach you, trick you a little bit, what they're gonna do, where they're gonna offer you to go, and things like that. All right, so yeah, it's an interesting reading. This is a very creative person, right, with a good sense of humor. All right, so let's take a look at the potential between you and this person real quick. Here's the potential, Pisces, between you and the person we saw in the previous card. We have the Three of Cups, clarified by the Two of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Chariot, clarified by the Ace of Swords, and we have the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You know what? I gotta be honest with you, Pisces. This spread is kind of, sort of a repeat of the first spread. It all depends on whether you're gonna say yes or not. Okay? The Ace of Swords right next to the deck, clarifying the Chariot, is the word yes. Okay, and the Chariot is either a card of going somewhere together with them or moving forward with them. I think it's just, yeah, it depends on what your answer is going to be. But yeah, we got different cards, but they're repeating cards. They're like repeating cards of what we saw in the previous spread. Right? The Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck is very similar to the Page of Pentacles we saw in the first spread. Right, the Three of Cups, the first card that came out, is kind of similar to the Nine of Cups in the first spread again, right? Because the Three of Cups is a card of like a party, event, gathering of some sort of reunion, and it could be absolutely any type of an event. But it's clarified by the Two of Cups, so yes, you guys will be looking at each other, you guys will be talking to each other, you guys will be getting to know each other with the Two of Cups, and it is a soulmate card, it is a card of unconditional love. Right, and the Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot, yeah, either literally going somewhere or moving forward, getting into this relationship. All right, so I guess, Pisces, again, it's up to you. It's up to you. But yeah, this is a good spread, a positive spread. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, but the Wheel of Fortune is a very fortunate card, hence the word fortune in its name. All right, so Pisces, this looks very promising, very promising. All right, so that's what I have for you for this reading, for this time period. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe. And other than that, Pisces, have an amazing May.